Hi and Merry Christmas to you all. I wanted to say a very happy Christmas to you. I know that Christmas can be a really tough time if you're going through a breakup. Maybe it is your first Christmas since you've separated from your partner. Maybe you're going through a divorce. Maybe it's your first time without having the kids with you this year. So I just wanted to reach out and say, you aren't alone. There are a lot of people going through very similar situations this Christmas. I know I've given you videos up to now about how you can make the most of your Christmas time and just plan something special, something different, something you wouldn't normally be able to do in order to help you get through it. But I think one of the things that is super, super important is really just to have some fun and not take yourself too seriously. You know, I mean, obviously here, I'm not taking myself too seriously, but I think actually sometimes if you can just say, hey, who cares? You know, at the end of the day, you only live once. And if you're spending your time feeling sad and upset, then whilst it is totally normal to feel that way when you're grieving the end of a relationship. So I'm not saying it's not normal, but for Christmas, maybe just for Christmas Day, or maybe to get into the party spirit, try not to take yourself too seriously. You know, make yourself do things that maybe push you out of your comfort zone right now that you don't feel like doing. Because I promise you, if you're wearing a silly hat or jingly earrings or dressing up as Father Christmas, whatever it is, I promise you it will change your mood whether you like it or not, because there's no way you can take yourself seriously when you're wearing a Christmas festive hat or something like that. So, you know, we only live once, and I think this is a really important metaphor for coping with any tough situation. You know, we only live once, and worrying about things, whilst at some points it does have, it does serve a purpose if you're actually planning for the future. But if you're sitting there worrying about things, reliving situations, and this is a time for you just to be able to take those worries and put them in a box, and that you can pick them right back up again after Christmas. But, in order, if you're spending Christmas with other people, maybe you're seeing it with friends, maybe you're doing some charity work, maybe you have got your kids this Christmas, feeling low means that it's going to permeate through to everybody else around you. So really, if you can, try and put your worries in a box. And if it helps you, just physically put them in a box and put them somewhere. And then you can pick them up again and worry about it afterwards. But really, over Christmas, there's nothing you can do that's going to make any difference. If you're going through a divorce, your lawyers won't be working over Christmas, I should imagine. So this is a time for you just to switch off from everything that's going on. Put your worries away to one side in a box and just focus on having a laugh. And if you have to do silly things like this and make a bit of a fool of yourself, then, why not? Go for it, have some fun, and really just try and add some sparkle back, because over Christmas is a time where you can put things aside. And then if you need to, pick them up again and later on. Maybe that's even Boxing Day or the 27th, or maybe that's even the new year. But what I'm suggesting to you is this is another tip for how to get through the Christmas time, the festive season. It's just to take those worries, those things that are, playing on your mind, and just say, right, I'm going to give myself a break. Because actually worrying about them all over Christmas, the only thing it's going to do is dial down your enjoyment of what should be a happy time. And, if you can park them as much as possible in that box and just focus on what's going on around you, the people you're with, maybe getting some you time, maybe doing things that you enjoy, all those things that maybe you've put in place for Christmas, then that's a really positive thing. And also it's good for your mental health, just to park your problems, be able to compartmentalize them, pop them away in a box, knowing that, when you need to worry about it, you can pick them back up again. But actually giving yourself a 3-day Christmas holiday from all your worries, all your stresses, because worrying isn't going to change anything, and ultimately you'll look back on Christmas and remember what the time was you had. So make the most of it, do your best, dig deep. I know it's not always easy if you're going through a really tough time, but try and focus on the things that make you smile, distract yourself by being a bit goofy and a bit crazy and just have some fun. So I'm wishing you a very, very Merry Christmas, and hoping that you can take some time out maybe to plan some exciting things that you can do in the new year, because New Year is a fantastic time to take stock of your life, to work out what you're going to let go of, and then what you want to do a lot more of, and then maybe sprinkle some new stuff in there as well, which is going to get you excited about your future. So, very Merry Christmas. And I look forward, if you've got pictures or you've got anything like that looking goofy like this, then drop me a note below. Please like, subscribe, share, because that helps other people see what's out there, so that they too don't have to feel sad or lonely at Christmas, that you can actually take control and do things to make it a very Merry Christmas. Mwah. Big hug, guys. Happy Christmas.